guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of all signs for the super new moon in Taurus. I'm going to start with pulling from Sacred Traveler Oracle to activate the reading. Then I'll give you the overview of this new moon in Taurus, and then I'll jump into some tarot. So it's time stamped for your convenience. If you want to jump ahead, that is fine. Let's see what we've got. Wise Leader, Vast Vistas, and all of this is so beautiful, guys. Wise Leader, Vast Vistas, reaching your destination. You're a beacon for others. I love that. Expand your horizons. Jupiter is in the mix in this lunation, so that feels very expansive, obviously. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So there's something here for many of you where you've kind of taken this, you're a light worker and a way shower, and it feels like it's kind of showing up for you now, it's showing you where you get to expand, where you get to have some abundance. Your light shining brightly. You've moved through a lot of difficult energy, as we all have, for the first quarter of the year, and then we had April. So I heard an astrologer say that the best news that he could say about May is that it wasn't April, and I will second the motion. April was horrible. So now we have this first new moon after eclipse season, so yay. And I'm going to tell you more about it. I've got some notes here. It is going to align with the sun at 18 degrees of the sign of Taurus at 11:21 p.m. Eastern Time here in the U.S., which means about 8:21 p.m. on the West Coast, and in the wee hours of the morning across the pond and later in the day around the globe. So check your local listings. It is a super moon, and so the effects are amplified more than usual. This moon is exalted in Taurus, and all that means is that the best aspects of the moon kind of shine through when it's in a sign where it's exalted. And it aligns with the sun, the forces of consciousness and intuition, bringing focus to emotional desires and material satisfaction. Taurus rules that second house of luxury, of pampering, of creature comforts, of financial stability and security, of our own sense of self-worth and value. So it is a sign. Taurus is about being grounded here in reality as well. So you want to focus on what brings you a sense of grounding, what you need for inner peace and a sense of security. And that isn't always tangible, right? It isn't always a money thing. Sometimes it's more relational. So this can be a wonderful time for indulgence because Venus is in her rulership in Taurus. And she's going to be close enough to the sun and the moon, about 8 degrees away, I think, but close enough to have an impact. There may be a craving for sensual desires, emotional connection, because we have Venus, we have the moon, the sun, we have Jupiter and Uranus all together. It is a stellium, powerful grouping of energy in the sign of Taurus. So check your natal charts for what houses Taurus, house or houses, depending, Taurus occupies in your natal chart. That will help you understand the areas of life where there may be more opportunities for growth, for abundance, for stability and security. So, as I mentioned, the new moon is going to be situated between benefic planets Venus and Jupiter. Uranus is on the other side of Jupiter, which offers good fortune and attraction of relationships and resources that can prove beneficial. It's an especially auspicious new moon under which to plant seeds of intention and cultivate your own garden of abundant fortunes on multiple levels. So while both Venus and Jupiter are currently under the sun's beams and are hidden in shadow, Private intentions and quiet optimism now can blossom into manifestation over time. So that's the thrust, right? We're setting intentions and then we watch how it unfolds. So in 2 weeks' time, we'll see what comes of those intentions when we have the full moon. And then in 6 months' time, at the Taurus full moon, what you cultivate now has great potential to bloom. I know, I kind of love this particular new moon. That's why you're getting all this wise leader, expand your horizons, your light is shining brightly. This is that moment where you get to focus on what you need more of in your life and set intentions around that. So that's all I'm going to cover. There are a couple of aspects. Saturn's in the mix. And whenever Saturn is in the mix, all that's telling us is keep it realistic, guys, right? In other words, whenever there's a new moon or a full moon where we've got themes around possessions or money, personal wealth and riches, etc., we want to set reasonable, realistic expectations so we don't get bitch slapped by Saturn. Okay, so I'm just letting you know, keep it within reach when you're setting intentions, but definitely focused on growth, stability, expansion, abundance, luxury, sensuality, connection, yeah, and self-love. Self-love. All right, so let's jump into tarot. Four of Swords. We're focused on, right there it is, some healing, some nurturing, feelings of a need for some sort of quiet reflection. The challenge, what's crossing us here, the Three of Wands. So we're reflecting on what it is we want to bring to us. The Three of Wands can be a card of manifestation, and so it's a little challenging. Ten of Swords in unconscious awareness suggests that some wounds are in the process of healing. Well, maybe there was a painful ending for some of you in the past, the Chariot, which is talking to us about moving toward or away from something, always to serve our highest good, but it's a card of progress, so it'll be interesting to see if maybe there wasn't enough or wasn't any. King of Wands in our conscious awareness. This is about someone who sort of doesn't dally. They know what they want. They claim what they want. It's about initiation, taking action, no hesitation. King of Pentacles is the one that shows up for you here in 3D. So it's about reliability, responsibility, dependability. It can be a masculine archetype of a life partner. So I feel we had a painful ending here. It's something you may have felt the need to race away from. And so you're in this healing energy as you are anticipating what may be arriving next. What's on your mind is a passionate, ardent lover. What's coming toward you is possibly something much more dependable, reliable, comfortable, right? Cozy pair of slippers energy there. So let's just jump in and clarify. In the extended, I will go all around the zodiac and do these little mini readings for each sign. So there's a link in the description box below for that. Yeah, look at this. Well, first of all, there's Taurus in the Hierophant, Five of Swords, feeling rather defeated, and now there's some energy of what comes next, setting intentions for what you desire. And so the challenge is you got to kind of know this first, and because it's coming from the bottom of the deck, guys, it suggests that it's just in unconscious awareness now, and it may be something that you need a little more healing before you plan your next move. But the Two of Wands says, what do you want? In a world of possibilities, what do you truly want? What path is likely to get you there so that it arrives? So I do feel for many of you, there may have been a promise broken, a connection, commitment, something that might have ended badly. I do feel with the Ten of Swords here that it isn't happening now. I kind of feel it already has, but that it's still taking, still living rent free in your unconscious energy. Let's see. Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, Temperance. Trying to be patient with yourself. You are at this point where you're resisting making an important decision. You're reaching a crossroads moment, but you're kind of keeping it at arm's length. Maybe still feeling a little raw around the whole situation, which makes sense. But you are in an internal planning phase. So let's look at the Chariot from the past. Emperor, Tower, Ace of Wands. There's something here that I feel was moving too fast. I feel like you were very clear on the energy of, divine masculine energy and sort of following this person's lead. Could have been a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, but something was not sustainable. It sort of feels to me like you lost the reins, right? Things moved really freaking fast, and then it all blew up. Yes, King of Wands in your conscious awareness. I want someone who wants me. I want the passion and the romance, a new beginning. For some of you, you could be interested in new love, but what I'm getting here is there's a theme around commitment, up-leveling the connection, having somebody be emotionally available, vulnerable even. King of Pentacles in the near future. Ten of Wands, Five of Wands. Oh, okay. So this person, we get to offload a lot of conflict, tension, arguments, disagreeable energy. I'm looking at a theme for the future of somebody showing up more confident, more like the I have your back energy, no more arguments, disagreements. We have an opportunity with the Knight of Swords to clear the air. So that will be sort of the underlying approach is let's make sure that we understand each other and dispense with the conflict and the chaos. So what I'm looking at is I feel like there was a broken promise, and I do feel that this person, whoever it is you're dealing with, in your heart of hearts, it let you down. But it's also about being patient with yourself in this experience because things move too fast. And it's something that you may have been able to have some control over, but you chose to let it, to just go with it, right? Ace of Wands, I'm going to seize the moment. And I feel it kind of came to a crashing halt as quickly as it kicked up. And now you're more circumspect about it. Four of Swords. You're not going to waste a lot of time feeling defeated by it. You're sort of releasing that energy to some degree, planting seeds for the path forward in this new moon. Where do you want to feel more stable and secure? Well, where I want to feel more stable and secure is with this person's emotional availability, with this person's certainty about what they want from this relationship. King of Wands to the Two of Cups. King of Pentacles, just, that is Taurus. So there's like grounded, I can depend on it. We can clear the air, unburden ourselves of past conflict, disagreements, a little chaos here. And we'll see what Spirit has to say here, along with Knight of Swords, clearing the air, hidden energies, confusion, Four of Wands. All right, so there are a lot of ways we can clear the air, and sometimes it brings up a lot of options, maybe a little overwhelm. But the goal is to get to the energy of where we're coming together, where we're happy, where we feel like this is a start again. Energy 4 of Wands to me speaks to that 11-11 energy of soulmates, of twin flames, of the beginning of life partnership. So I do feel like Spirit's letting you know, yeah, don't put this on the back burner, put it to the forefront. Like, don't make it an afterthought is a better way to say it. It needs to be, the focus is on being clear, but watching how we say things. Sometimes the Knight of Swords, things kind of come off the tongue and you can't take it back. Processing emotional overwhelm, confusion, mixed messages, that's in the hidden energies behind the scenes here. So your person, in other words, may be a little tongue-tied, not knowing exactly what to say, but the outcome potential looks good for of Wands. All right. So that is what I've got for this part of the reading. I would really like to go to the extended. There's a link below for those of you who do not have any memberships. But if you have the All Access Pass or any of the individual zodiac sign memberships, you already have access to the extended. You have to go to moments.com like you would your own Netflix account, log in, and get to it'll be the New Moon collection, and the extended will be there. So here is the astrology that showed up. Surprise, surprise, not. Taurus in the Hierophant. We have some Sagittarian energy in Temperance. Chariot is Cancerian energy. The Emperor is Aries, as is the Tower. Tower is Mars, which rules Aries. King of Wands, some Leo energy. The Knight of Cups is Pisces. We have King of Pentacles is more Taurus. So perfect. And then the Knight of Swords is out twice. That is Gemini energy. So what I'm seeing here also, guys, is whatever it is that happened, whenever this did happen, could have been a while ago for some of you. Could have been a sense of defeat or setup or sabotage a while ago. Something that you felt was leading to something more long-term kind of did not materialize. And you might still be a little raw about it and defensive about it, but you will need to make a decision about how to proceed should this person come toward you, because it looks like someone is coming towards you, and an opportunity to clear up and unburden yourself and release all of that tension. It's on its way. And what happens when that happens is everything rises up super fast. So set some intentions around how to maintain your sense of grounding in the face of something coming towards you that you may have set in motion quite a while ago. Okay, that's what I've got for you. The link to the extended is below. I go all around the zodiac, Aries through Pisces. Like I said, mini readings, all based on this reading and the energies of the Taurus new moon. Thanks for joining me. New moon blessings to all. Bye for now.